What if she's right? The sun does have a burning temper.
Ha! What can he do? I've got his precious daughter.
Well, of course you do, sire. And even if you didn't, your majesticalness is more than enough to eclipse the sun.
I've prepared a very special room for you, my dear princess. So please, I insist, take a long rest.
Meow, what luck! He's left Calibras unattended for once. Kutaro, you are one lucky person.
There before our hero towered the most impressive pair of scissors you've ever seen. The legendary Calibras. But Calibras was bound fast by vile vines, the twisted offspring of the Moon Bear King's twisted magic.
Kutaro, meet Calibras. Calibras is a cut above your average scissors. He used to serve the Moon Goddess.
Step forward, boy, and take your destiny in hand.
Now that's a shock. I mean, an honor. Don't you see? Calibras has chosen you.
And so Kutaro's fortunes were starting to look up. After all, he was now the proud owner of a pair of enchanted scissors. Still, it wasn't all good luck. Remember, Calibras belonged to the Moon Bear King. And the boy's first challenge was to extricate himself from the booby trap he'd just set off.
Rats, now this is a fine mess. You'd better use Calibras. There, that's the ticket. Nicely done, Kutaro. We'll be out of here in no time. Yes, you know what to do. Oh, scissored like a true wizard. See? Take good care of Calibras, and Calibras will take care of you. Don't stop now, or that graze will catch us. Oh, lovely. Very nice.
Who dares lay hand on my property? My traps! How did you get out? Wait, how did you get in? You wretch! What have you done to my throne room? Guards, apprehend that thief!
Deftly and darkly, the grubs descended upon our trembling hero. But locked within each of them was the soul of a child, just as scared as him.
That's it. Very heroic.
I'll pop your head clean off your shoulders!
Get caught, and you'll be grabbified.
No!
Just like the rest of these poor children.
Idiot scoundrel's head! Guards! Guards! I'll do it myself.
the Moon Bear King's nightmarish magical creations, weavers were some of the nastiest. This was Kutero's first ever real dose of fear. But to escape the Weaver, those fears would need to be conquered. As the clash grew even clashier, the boy snipped, sliced, and sundered with the cold realization his life counted on it. Success! The Fell Weaver was no more. With the legendary Calibris firmly in hand, Kutero had taken the first step of his grand adventure. Unfortunately, the next steps had to be taken at a run, as the Savage King was hot on our hero's heels.
Tiger!
Yes, sire.
Where did that whelp go?
Well, he can't have gotten far, sire. He has such tiny legs. I imagine he's right around the corner.
I don't want him around the corner. I want him cornered! Find that thief, or I'll find someone who can!
Please, sire, your blood pressure. I'll take care of it. Would you like a back rub? A glass of warm milk? Anything? No?
Bravo, Kutero. None of the others ever made it half as far. This will be music to the witch's ears. Oh, man up, would you please? Would you prefer the grubs find you and the Moon Bear King yanks your limbs off?
With a flash of Calibris, Kutero felled the frightful monster and freed the soul of every last child in the fiend's clutches. Well done, Kutero! The souls he freed were homeward bound. Kutero had obtained Calibris, a legendary pair of magic scissors. But join us again for Act 1, Scene 1 of Kutero's wondrous tale, wherein the soul of an unsuspecting boy is whisked away to the magical moon realm and trapped inside a wooden puppet. Kutero had obtained Calibris, a legendary pair of magic scissors. But before he could start cutting along the dotted line of destiny, he would have to escape the wrath of the tyrannical Moon Bear King. Now back to Kutero's tale. Lucky Kutero, suckered into stealing a set of sorcerer's scissors by the witch and stirring up a tyrant's rage. Now all his hopes of escaping the castle were dashed, just as he himself dashed like mad to outrun the soldier grubs who wanted his head. Poor Kutero. His only hopes now were Calibris and a witch of most questionable character. What cruel tricks would fate play on him next?
You pussy-footy wussy cat, where were you? I ought to fudge brownies, it can't be. Did you forget you sent us off in the first place? Yes, Calabrus chose him. Finally! Those legendary shears will cut right through the Moon Bear King's lackeys and set the moon realm free! Now, my brave young warrior, why don't you let Granny hold on to those for you? Right now, you wooden dolt! What was that for? Don't you tell me I'm not your type! Gotcha! To command Calabrus, you need either a heart as pure as the goddesses, or pernicious magic like the Grizz. But all you've got is an attitude. Oh, nuts! Honey, you keep Calabrus. I know you'll take good care of it for me.
I smell him. That's the pungent stink of a scissor thief.
Oh, General Tigers. How kind of you to drop by to check on measly old me. Gosh, I just don't know anything about this thief, but if I see him, you'll be the first and last to know.
Then this egregiously foul odor must be witch stink. You are certain he's not here?
Oh, yes, very certain, your antagonist. I beg you, bring that scoundrel to justice, or I may not sleep a wink tonight.
Don't worry. My grubs will have this whole castle locked down in no time. After all, we can't have anyone crashing the prison towers and making off with the knight's powers, now can we?
Did you hear that, dear? Then get your Heidi in gear!
The tiger's tongue had slipped. Whatever powers this knight had, they were clearly important. The castle walls didn't come with stairs. Clinging to the slippery stones instead were giant living vines imbued with dark magic. Snipping, cutting, slicing through the vines with Calabrus, Kuturo scrambled up and up. Onward he must climb. As you may have noticed, there was a reason the Moon Witch framed Kuturo for stealing the scissors. The moment she marched him off to the throne room, she had already concocted a plan to take Calabrus for herself. Despite himself, Kuturo was growing excited. What kind of awesome power could this knight in the towers have anyway? Not even the vile vines could still Kuturo's scissors.
We'll have to use these for stairs. Just cut along the seam. Impressive.
Thanks to Calibris, not even the steepest tower walls could stop Kuturo. Kuturo sliced his way through flags, vines, anything he could sink those scissors into. Not everyone took it sitting down when the Moon Bear King rose to power. Many tried to oust the tyrant and bring back the goddess. One or two of them even survived. But the goddess's mightiest champions all fell, and their powers were locked away in secret, well-guarded places.
Now, where do you suppose the knight's powers are hiding?
Tower-top security was tight. The Weaver patrolled the smoke-ridden sky, swooping and slicing at anything that moved. These towers not only defended the castle walls when the Moon Bear King rebelled against the goddess, but during the ferocious final fight, they also went on the attack. The tyrant later converted the towering spires to a prison, which with abounding imagination he dubbed the Prison Towers. The crushed forces of the Moon Goddess were detained at His Majesty's pleasure to starve, rot, and generally suffer. Only their armor remained to tell their terrible tale. Gorging on the power in its lord's dark seal, the Weaver stretched to preposterous proportions. Couturier knew he had to swallow his fear, step forward, and keep his head.
Well, well, looks like the pawn has become a knight. Why do all your problems seem to come in extra large? Looks like you found a chink in the armor. I bet you can cut the sea. I told you so. Just your luck. Starting to unravel. Checkmate! Hurry up and cut those souls free! That's it! Well done!
After the formidable adversary was vanquished, an old and scratched-up shield appeared before Couturier. Could this be the power he sought?
Quickly, you fool! He's going to find the knight's shield! How could he possibly know it was in there? Stop him! If Couturier makes off with the shield or the Sun Princess, mark my ground. Well, rip that bit of moonstone right out of your mouth!
When I find that idiot who blabbed about the knight in front of...
With the help of Calibros, Kuturo defeated the menace and saved the souls of a lucky few. Well done, Kuturo! The souls he freed were homeward bound. Kuturo had spied an old shield in the prison tower, but Tiger was hot on his heels. Where were the knight's powers? Who was this princess that had been locked up? And would Kuturo make it out of the Black Castle alive?